arena where minds stray. From puzzles to quizzes, facts untold, unlocking mysteries, watch them unfold. Puzzles, quizzes, mysteries unfold. Brain Benders Banter, keep your mind on fire, twisting and turning higher and higher. Trivia and facts keep you on your toes. Where the next challenge leads, nobody knows. Mind on fire, nobody knows. Riddles and corners, secrets to reveal. Each question a journey, every answer a seal. Cognitive playground where neurons spark, lighting up pathways through the mental dark. Secrets reveal, pathways spark. Brain Benders Banter, keep your mind on fire, twisting and turning higher and higher. Trivia and facts keep you on your toes. Where the next challenge leads, nobody knows. Mind on fire, nobody knows.
Twist your brain, come play with me. Facts, fun, and mystery. Twist your brain, come play with me. Facts, fun, and mystery. Puzzles, jokes, and trivia fire. We bring the heat, never tire. Riddles wrapped in crazy facts. You think you know? Better check that. Mind games, brain flames, think fast, no shame. Subscribers growing, chat is glowing. You never know where it's going. RBBB's where the wild minds roam. From quirky laughs to facts unknown. Click that sub, don't miss the show. Let's twist your brain and let it go. Hey, hey, our Brain Benders Banter, best of the net. Weird, wild, fun, you bet. Hey.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Greetings from South Carolina.
So low energy.
I know, right?
I'm trying to relax because it's been a very stressful day.
Okay, well, welcome to Brain Benders Banter. Tonight, we're asking one of the biggest questions of all time. What if aliens landed on Earth right now? Would humanity unite or panic? Would they communicate, conquer, or just observe? And have they already been here, helping shape ancient civilizations? Get ready for a night of theories, debate, and fun as we explore the mystery of the unknown, aliens among us.
What a great topic.
We all decided it.
Yeah.
This might be one of the best topics you've actually come up with. It's in detail.
I didn't come up with it. You guys did last week. I said, what do you guys want to talk about? I was jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming.
That's mine in the city.
We're jamming. Hi, Sin.
Greetings, Harper.
Hello, Mike Harper. Hello, Z. Nice to see you. Z, I hope we see you more often. All right. Question number 1. If aliens landed and wanted to talk to humanity, who should represent us and what should they say first?
Oh, my
That is
God.
a tough question.
I'm sorry.
I got one. If he was still alive, I'd say Carl Sagan.
yeah, that's a good choice.
But do they even speak a language that we could understand? Or are they like Bushmen of the Kalahari with clicks and ticks? And
I don't know, but if we sent Neil deGrasse Tyson up there to talk to him, they'd probably shoot him with a laser gun or something.
it'd be like that Mars movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if they were able to like get here, I think they would be able to come up with some way of translating and communicating with us. So,
What if it was telepathically?
Yeah,
that
well, that would be
wouldn't
easy.
work out
Mhm.
good. Yeah, that wouldn't work out too good.
Danny's like, get out of my head.
Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
But who would represent us? That's really tough because, like, to represent the entire human race, it's like,
I would
I
have
say
to.
Tug.
I can pick that really quick. I'd pick either Avi Loeb or Richard Nolan. One of them two guys, probably.
okay, I'll bite. Who are those people?
I say Tug. I would
Well,
vote
thank
Tug.
you. I appreciate that. But definitely not a politician. Do not send a politician.
Well, Avi Loeb's that.
No
Avi,
politicians.
Avi Loeb is the astronomer guy who's been keeping up with 3i Atlas and says it might not be comet. It could be extraterrestrial or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
3 Atlas. Yeah.
One of the few scientists that actually have an open mind and looks at the evidence instead of just jumping into stuff wide open.
Good job, Sin. You and Wajamin represent humanity.
But yeah, I think it would have to be a scientist, right? You'd want to send somebody who
I would want a scientist.
yeah.
Or an
Yeah.
astronaut or something, but somebody I knew that was very intelligent that wasn't like gonna try to persuade them like Democrat or Republican. Or, like, you know what I mean?
I'm like,
Just-
drop
We'll
it
let you
all.
hear on our
Humanity.
first. You have to answer our
Humanity.
question: are you Democrat or Republican?
Oh,
yeah,
right.
humanity. Just be there for humanity and
It's-
logic.
Once again, you're making the sad mistake of thinking that when some alien life shows up, it's going to be the freaking Vulcans that you can talk to and negotiate with. Did you ever see Independence Day?
Yay!
Hey, we have another person.
Hello, Chance.
Chance on the
Yay.
dance
Oh.
floor.
Yay!
Chance.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm awake now.
Well, we're here now. Greetings, Chance.
How'd you like that?
Huh?
Mr.
What?
C.
Chance deafened us all.
I know.
Oh man, my camera's not working now.
Chance, I think aliens have abducted you.
He's been abducted by the disco aliens.
I was about to
telling
say.
ya.
I
Huh?
hate StreamYard. StreamYard sucks.
Yeah, why are they charging us $450 for this service?
It's the mafia, Bending Spoons, Italian mafia company.
Yep.
Sicilian.
Okay, Chance, the first question. If aliens landed and wanted to talk to humanity, who should represent us and what should they say first?
Oh, I got a visual on that. Hang on, it's a photograph. Let me just load
A
it.
visual?
Yeah, I have a visual answer to that. If I can
He's bringing
find.
show and tell.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Chance is always
Yeah.
show and tell.
True.
I want
Yeah.
to change my answer to William Shatner. I think Captain Kirk should talk to him.
let's see. Where is it? Yeah, someone else go. Or did everybody already go or what?
Yeah, we pretty much already answered the question. So
Okay.
And
All right. Well, will you ask me a question again, Chrissy?
Sure. Oh, hold on. Bink. Buff. I knew it. I said he don't miss. He don't miss. I don't know what's going on.
Mr. B.
We were missing you, Buff.
1 minute, please.
Hold on. There's something going on here with Stream Google, that link. When I hit it, it'll say, to use this device, tap the 3 dots at the top and open in Chrome. There's no dots. The dots have disappeared. The dots have dotted out. I don't know. So I'm sitting there and I'm like,
yeah.
let me send her a message. What do I do? What do I do? So I was just like, oh, dummy.
I'm not
Copy
renewing
the
with them.
link.
Yeah.
Copy the link and open it in Chrome. I was like, oh, sorry, I just parked.
I'm kind of getting tired of streaming in general. I'm just so sick of StreamYard and their issues. I'm going to go to Restream or something, or even OBS. I'm renewing at the end. I'm supposed to renew at the end of November, and I'm done. I mean, they've effed me up too many times
Yeah,
lately.
that's amazing.
Not transmitting in HD and all this crap. Anyway, sorry.
Oh.
It's had a vet.
It's amazing how you can say all that and never move your lips.
I know.
He's
you're
like
frozen
Thrash.
I am too.
trash.
I know.
I am
Yeah,
too,
he's
you old
like
hillbilly.
frozen. He's frozen.
No, I'm not. Look, you see
You're
my
doing
arms?
a thrash pondo pound.
No, you're frozen.
Bye.
To all of us, you're not moving.
Bye.
He's
I don't
out.
think he-
He's done.
I don't think he
It's kind of
understood.
funny. You know, somebody who works at StreamYard said, that MF's talking about us. Watch this. Freeze.
Push that button. Freeze him.
Gosh. All right. So, Buff, the first question that everybody's answered so far: if aliens landed and wanted to talk to humanity, who should represent us, and what should they say first?
Ha!
Twinsy.
Who
Oh,
should
there he is. He's
represent-
back.
Who should he talk
He has
to
buttons. He
first?
can bring himself back up.
Is it still frozen?
No, now
No,
you're moving.
no. You're moving
No,
now.
no, you're not.
Much better.
Golly.
You're moving now, boy. You're moving.
StreamYard. They're the worst, man.
So,
Thanks,
Buff.
Man,
That was my initial
That-
reaction too. Like, what?
I don't know. It's easy to say Donald Trump because they might get a kick out of him.
Oh,
Like
God.
president, just like president or not. I think they just get a kick out of him. They're like, these people might be all right. If
weird,
not
man.
him, maybe Larry the Cable Guy. 'Cause I think Larry the Cable Guy really represents America.
How about
Oh
Paul?
God.
what was it,
Okay, guys, tell Buff your answers too.
I was thinking Paul Blart, the mall cop.
God.
Hold on a second. I gotta go check out a loud noise. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm sure it's
Thank
nothing.
It's an alien.
Take the heater with you, boy.
It's an alien.
I still say Captain Kirk would be the best choice. We should send William Shatner.
When I was a little girl, I had a crush on Spock.
I bet you did.
I did. I liked his pointy ears. Okay, question number 2.
You never even asked me.
Oh, Chance, go.
Yeah. All right. Here's my answer. Ask the question again,
Ask the question again.
please. Please.
If aliens landed and wanted to talk to humanity, who should represent us, and what should they say first? Everyone said who, but nobody has said what should they say first. Yeah, second
All
part
right.
of that question.
Get off my lawn. I think my answer.
I would say fill her up. Fill her up. Oh, it didn't work. Damn, I had a picture.
You have to put it as a layover,
Oh yeah.
so it's in the
No.
front, not the background.
God
That's
dang.
it. That's it.
Oh God.
Don't shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let me get it right. Hang on.
That's not polite
I
to
know.
tell people to shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Greetings from Earth.
Chance.
Upload is
It's not
taking too
polite.
long.
Just
God.
do
night.
something else, dude.
I'm telling you. Come on here and tell people, shut up, shut up.
Shut up, shut
Not
up.
nice.
Upload is taking too long. I've never seen this error. See, StreamYard can suck a big D. This might be a connection issue. Bull crap. I got the fastest internet for the price according to Xfinity.
Oh, you have Xfinity too, huh?
It's you keep talking all this smack about StreamYard, and they're just sabotaging you. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
think they got the old algorithm set up. Whenever they hear you talking bad about them, they start messing with you, boy. You better do it.
I don't know why.
I
it's
think
not
your
working.
problem is
It goes under
Comcast
overlay.
there.
Don't trust AI, buddy. Just don't trust them.
See,
Definitely
first
don't
of all,
trust
I
Xfinity.
found out from my mom's experience, they told her she's paying like astronomical amounts of money to Comcast. And they said, oh, it's this and that, this and that. No, that is what they can do. However, it's only as good as the fiber optic cables in the ground that go to her neighborhood.
Right.
So they're saying like, oh yeah, you're paying for this this top of the stuff. However, the fiber optic stuff in your neighborhood, and because there's so many people on the same bandwidth, you're only getting this. But she's paying to have that.
It's called a lawyer.
Yeah, it's crazy. And every time it rains really heavy, we lose internet.
Ugh.
And they're like, "Oh, well, you're in an older neighborhood," and we're like, "It's not that old."
How are you losing internet on fiber?
Yeah.
Buried cable.
Oh, come on.
Exactly.
Eh,
First of all, if you're telling people and they're paying for the top-notch service, then you need to provide that top-notch service.
That's right.
You can't have them getting less service but charging them for the max. That is alien right there.
That sounds like it's illegal.
Don't get me started, Doug.
Yeah, we lose service in South Carolina. We lose service in South Carolina quite often. Every time the wind blows one of them big dishes off top of one of these hillbillies' barns around here.
Oh gosh, so funny. I actually love the song by John Anderson. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again.
Yeah,
I like that song.
I don't know that song.
I don't.
It's actually a pretty decent song for a country song.
Well, I don't want to know it just because it's country.
I love how the guy with the most southern accent hates country music. I think that's
I,
right.
that's pretty bad. I like the heavy metal, like Ozzy Osbourne and Judas Priest.
I like Allman Brothers. No.
I like all kinds of music. It depends on my mood.
Yeah,
Yep,
look at here.
exactly.
Look at here. I was raised around old hillbilly people. I had to grow up watching hee haw and going to country music
I
concerts.
like hee-haw.
And if you have any understanding of that kind of young childhood, you'll know why I rebelled and really can't stand anything southern, anything country, and anything hillbilly.
I watched.
As someone who grew up in a hillbilly town, I do agree with you, Dan.
I grew up
I'm
watching.
not, hey, by the way, I'm not real fond of fried chicken and freaking watermelon neither.
Well, I disagree with you there. You can give me
I
fried chicken and
grew up-
watermelon any day of the week, and I will eat it immediately.
I grew up on Hee Haw and Bonanza, John Wayne movies. My grandpa loved all those old
I
westerns.
watched a lot of John Wayne movies.
Yeah.
If
I ever see McClintock again, just shoot me.
See, I don't know if you ever heard this show. It was a PBS show called Midnight Special. That's a show my parents used to watch a lot because used to have.
I didn't want to get up today. I really didn't want to get out of the chair today to get the remote to turn the TV. I sat through 2 hours of Sergeant York in black and white. What a good movie, by the way.
Chrissy, what was question one again? I finally got my act together.
That's okay. If aliens landed and wanted to talk to humanity, who should represent us? Is the first part of the question. And the second part is, and what should they say first?
Oh, easy. Okay. This guy.
Bucky.
Bucky.
and he would say, fill her up.
I'm lost.
Sell them
I
beaver
was
nuggets.
just there. Let me take myself off there.
Kent, you're wrong.
I was just there. You can take me off big, Chrissy, or somebody. I don't know how to do that. And it's all effing up. I was there.
I didn't have you big. You did. You.
I
made
know.
me big.
There you go. Thank you. I was on my way to Birmingham to work on a movie with my producer Natalie, and directed by Dean Cain, written by Dean Cain, starring Dean Cain for a lifetime, and it's going to be good. And we stopped there. I said we got to stop at Bucky's, and so
What is Bucky's?
It's a huge truck depot. Shane can tell you.
Never heard of
You
that.
stop at the one in Leeds.
Yeah. It's almost this is over halfway, I guess, between Smyrna and Birmingham, Georgia.
That's the first one I ever went to. Okay, Chrissy. Bucky's is this gas station started in Texas, pretty much.
Is it like
they're
a
gigantic? No,
it's better than Lowe's.
No. They don't service trucks at all.
Oh,
only you people.
You plebs.
What do you mean, you people?
You normal
Racist?
four-wheeling citizens. They only service them. They probably got like 100 pumps. The store is probably the size of a damn near small Walmart.
Yeah.
Before Walmart's were super centers, probably about
Mhm.
that big, and they just sell everything in there. Most of the stuff is their own stuff, their own jerky, beaver nuggets, brisket
Okay, that's it.
sandwiches.
I'm putting it on my
Um,
bucket list to find one.
Wally's is
I'm telling
better.
you.
I think
The
yeah,
one I-
everybody I talk to, they're like, "Oh, I love Buc-ee's. I love
I
Buc-ee's."
The
don't
one I
like
went to
Buc-ee's.
was in
F
St.
Buc-ee's.
Augustine. I got a picture of myself with Bucky too.
It's a thing. It's in the southeast only, right, Shane, or is it in the Midwest too?
It's in the Midwest. We got one up
We
here,
start
like
putting them up in
closer
the
to Kansas
Midwest.
City, but it's
Mhm.
here in Missouri.
I've never seen one
The
here in the West Coast,
farthest-
so
Farthest
Yeah, I don't
north
think-
I've seen one is up here in about mid Kentucky. I'm about
Yeah.
to pass it tomorrow, but they're expanding dramatically.
are
They're
you in
They're
gonna put
making
them in
Kentucky?
money.
Zach?
Tallahassee by us.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
driven
Kentucky
past the
right
one
now.
in Kentucky, so I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Buff, are you in
They're-
Kentucky?
Yes.
Sorry, it looks like the
Go on
closest
some
one to
bourbon
you
tours,
is in
man.
Arizona, BBB.
Oh, well,
Yes,
that's
Why
a
you sound
day
so
and a half.
sad about me being in Kentucky?
Nothing. I love Kentucky.
Not you, her.
Oh shit! Hey, breaking
I
news.
don't have nothing against Kentucky.
Hey, here you go, BBB. I found
Never
something
mind.
for you. Breaking news in Barstow, California, on I-15. They're building a Buc-ee's just for you.
Barstow,
Barstow. That's the best
That's
I
a
can
big-
do.
We were somewhere
down
around
there by
Barstow.
Sarah.
The drugs began to take hold.
Well, I'm sorry. That's the best I can do for you. That's the one.
Well,
they're building
that's
in
10
California.
hours away, but it's okay. That's
10
better
hours is
than
better than Arizona, ain't it?
yeah. Arizona's like a day and a half. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Arizona than Barstow.
All right.
But Chance,
Yeah.
I actually like Dane Kane went to my high school. I've met him a couple times. I mean, he was a few years older than me, so like he wasn't in my class, but we went to the same high school.
He sounds familiar to me. Was he in that Superman show?
Yeah, he
or
was
whatever?
Superman in
Okay,
Lois and
thank
Clark. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh God.
And so
thank you.
nobody answered the second part of the question.
Yeah, I did. Get off my
Oh, you
lawn.
did, you did. Oh,
Greetings from Earth.
Please don't kill us.
are you
Exactly.
friendly?
Are you friendly or are you not?
Are you
I tell you, I got trouble trusting the old aliens right there, buddy. I really do. I remember when I was a kid, I remember sitting on watching the TV Twilight Zone and How to Serve Man was a cookbook. And I freaked out and I have never trusted aliens since. Buddy.
Chance,
Shane. Shane, you might find this interesting. Are you out there? Did he leave?
no, Shane's here.
I'm here. I'm settling in.
Yeah, real quick. Dean Cain had armed security on set. This is not betraying a secret. I think it's because of the nutballs out after him because of some statements he's made.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who hate Dean Cain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, he
wow.
was before
For
all that
politics.
happened in the news. I mean, right before he was at Atlanta Comic Con, one of the most popular booths next to Priscilla Presley. He was popular as F. I mean, lines around the block, no hate, no nothing. But then after
Wow.
that, there was some news that broke. We won't get into here. But he had really good, private security with him, and he was the
Well, that's
nicest guy. He touched me on the arm a couple times. Great job, and like just he's really nice. I thought, of course, he was from Lois and Clark, kids.
I never gave one flying flip about Dean King, but I do not hate him as a person. He comes off as very charismatic and friendly to people. I hear nothing but good stuff about him, so it's like I got no problems with him. I don't care for his acting.
I haven't seen him in like
Just
25
don't.
years, but like when I met him as a kid, he was fine.
You will
Seems like
now,
a
at least
nice
on
guy.
Lifetime.
I'll tell you what, this is the way I feel about it. I just reading all this right here. If anybody has any trouble with him supporting the government and the law and standing up for the police officers doing their job, they can kiss my ass.
I don't have political opinions, so
Hey, he's half Japanese, which is kind of cool. But
Oh,
I got a
yeah,
fun
yeah.
fact for you. You know Brooke Shields, right? Well, they dated in Princeton University, right? And she was a virgin well into her 20s. They say because of her mom and her had kind of a weird relationship. He deflowered her, Dean Cain. Fun fact about Dean Cain. That's a pretty good feat.
Only you, Chance.
It's true. Look it up.
That's a fact.
Danny
for-
in South
oh,
Carolina. Look it up. It's true. So good
Bragging
on
rights
him.
right there.
boy. Okay, look. So, second question. Do
Not
you
when she was
believe-
young.
Chrissy's
Oh, no, I
really
didn't-
trying to change the subject.
I didn't answer the second part.
Ah,
Okay.
okay,
Shane.
Buff, what is the second part of your question? I'll make you big.
Second part of his
I
answer.
tell you what. We'll go with Larry the Cable Guy. Because Trump ain't gonna tell him what he'll say. I'll go with Larry the Cable Guy. He'll probably, when they land, I don't know. He'll probably be like, that thing run on that diesel or regular, huh? Something silly like that.
Jim Gossett claims he's a joke thief. He says, and even his name is a ripoff. The Cable Guy, that was a movie from 1996. There's nothing original about him. Just saying.
All comedians.
Okay, Sick.
He's a joke thief.
What do you say?
Shane, what do you say?
What would they say first?
Answered it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was talking too much. I probably talked over you. Say again.
I just answered. Oh dear God, never mind.
All thing I'm going to say about Larry the Cable Guy is his movie was almost as bad as the Blue Beetle.
Yeah. I'd rather watch
That's not
Paul
fair.
Blart Mall Cop than that guy.
That's what
I like Paul Blart
Tracy.
Mall Cop.
I did.
Tracy picked Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Okay, do you believe aliens have already visited Earth?
Of course. They're under the ocean. They're here. They're here. They're here.
What makes you believe that?
The technology leap in the last 20 years, for one thing. I think the government is keeping us in the dark. Tug, what do you say?
You're not
Well,
gonna
I'm
like my answer. I don't think aliens have been here. I don't think they even know we exist. I don't think they
Do you
care.
think they exist? Do you think aliens exist?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely positive that aliens exist, but we're on the we're so far out in the galaxy. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We're basically out in the sticks. So even if they know we exist, if they've caught signals from us or whatever, I don't think they really care.
Hyperspace, my friend, it's real.
I don't think they've been here.
Light speed.
I do believe in technology. I do believe it is possible to find a technology that can get you to move practically faster than light. But I just don't think aliens have gone out of their way to come here yet.
Oh Lord.
Well, how do you explain a jellyfish? I think there's things in the ocean that are alien life.
I think that's underestimating the.
I think octopuses are.
Yeah, possible.
I think that's underestimating the diversity of life. I think that's all within the bounds of possibility. We can't just assume that that's not realistic for evolution to have come up with something that weird.
They have found life on Mars. How do you explain that?
Well, life on Mars is a couple of things. A, they haven't actually proven that that's life on Mars. And B, if it is, it could easily just be bacteria that has been transplanted from Earth.
Mhm.
And C, the idea that bacteria has populated multiple places through panspermia, I don't think that quite counts
Good
as
word.
saying aliens have been here. I think that's a little different. So look, I love aliens. I write books about aliens. I think aliens are great. I just realistically, if you put gun to my head, do I actually think they've been here? No, I don't. I really don't.
Write your opinion, right or wrong. I disagree, but
I mean, there's a lot of people.
Disagree with you.
there's no right or wrong. I mean, either one of us is right, one of us wrong. That's it.
There are a lot of people
You gotta bring that old evidence by.
that say that aliens were here and helped ancient civilizations like the Mayas and
Mayans.
Mayans.
I also think that does a disservice to humanity and our ability.
And-
I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Tug,
That's a good point, BB. Go ahead.
Tug, I want you to know the History Channel disagrees with you. 22 seasons of Ancient Aliens disagrees with you. And that creepy guy with the funny hair really disagrees with you.
That's fine.
And
people are allowed to believe
Egyptians
whatever
as
they
well.
want to believe.
They say that Egyptians helped. The
was a
aliens helped
mathematical-
Egyptians as well.
right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was a
Aztec-
mathematical equation that they saw that made them think that it was alien. And also the round circles burrowed through the stone, how the stones for the pyramids were cut perfectly. They just think that they're,
once
but I
again-
mean, unexplainable is unexplainable. It was years and years and years ago.
Jesus
It
could have been an
doesn't-
alien. All that religious crap came from an alien being, possibly.
Let me
knows?
also point out that they could have been a civilization that had high technology in the past, and they could have knew how to use saws, drills, and had flying cars like in the Mahabharata. That don't mean they come from outer space. It just means they were more advanced. And could have been destroyed.
Hey, B-Rad, giving you money again.
You gotta
Oh,
look at-
Be red.
You gotta
You're
look at
hello,
it-
B-Rad.
you gotta look at it from a scientific point of view, you know.
But Dan, I completely agree with that sentiment. Like the idea that,
I like the theories of Graham Hancock. They're not aliens; they're us from the past, and
I'd like
they're products of advanced civilization. And if you
No.
see a UFO now, they might be a leftover remnant of that somewhere in the inner Earth or under an ocean or something.
No, and I buy that kind of stuff because I do think, I mean, from what they say, like if humanity like disappeared today, like in here in the United States, if like everybody just vanished, it would take less than 2 centuries for all evidence of us having been here to be just basically gone. Like all our skyscrapers, all of our advanced technology just gone. It would just be reclaimed by nature and would be invisible. So who's to say there weren't people before us who got to advanced levels and then, blew themselves up or something? Like I could believe that. I think that requires a lot fewer leaps of logic than aliens.
Well, follow this little bit of logic right here, right, man? 65 million years ago, we know a big asteroid took out 80% of the life on the planet.
Absolutely. Yeah.
65 million years. That's a long time. You could give the planet 3, 4, or even 5 million years to recover and repopulate with animals and stuff right after that.
Yeah.
Now, who's to say that 60 million years ago, the Silithium hypotenuse, lizard people rose, and for 1,000,000 years they had this advanced civilization before they were wiped out by volcanoes and asteroid impacts, just like everything else. Another 1,000,000 years later, now 40 million years ago, another civilization rose, like Star Wars, but it was destroyed. That also would explain how that moon's up there. It's the Death Star floating around. It's covered with debris.
Well, and look at AI, the rise of AI. That AI, all that's from aliens.
I'm just saying. And now we're trying to figure out the moon, and it's just this old remnant of a lost civilization from 40 million years ago that didn't fall apart like everything else because it was in space. And now you go through all the other civilizations that we know about that has risen and fallen over the last 300,000 years. You see how easy it is for whole civilizations like the ancient Greeks, who were way civilized for their time, the Minoans, who were even more civilized for their time, the theory of Atlantis, a whole lost continent that was way civilized for its time. It's very possible that who knows what has risen and fallen on this planet in 65 million years, and what remnant of that could still be around.
Yeah, because all the stuff that we talk about in terms of our own civilization and our own historical record, I mean, we're talking about thousands of years, not millions of years. So I think it's a little presumptuous to assume that there was nothing in the millions and millions of years of evolutionary history before modern civilization to say that there wasn't somebody else who got intelligent and built things and had technology.
If somebody really want to go down that rabbit hole, I could recommend they read Fingerprints of the Gods by Graham Hancock, and it will open your eyes to a lot of stuff that could have been in
There's
the
other
past.
dimensions too. Hey, Chrissy, you gonna do a thank you to B-Rad?
I did send a thank you.
I mean, you said you're gonna do a video thing when somebody donates.
Oh, I haven't created it yet. Chance, I've been working till 10 o'clock at night.
I thought you did. Okay.
Give her some slack.
Thank you. That was 2 weeks ago.
I
Hey,
know,
thank you.
Literally, I've been working till 10 o'clock at night. So like 9, 10 o'clock, I'm getting home. I'm done. Tired.
Look, we work hard, especially on my show. I work hard on my show, and I'm getting tired of freeloaders. So we appreciate the support. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Brad. It really means a lot.
Yep.
Golf clap.
Hey, Zach. Zach here.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Zach, you should come up on panel.
And tell us about how you prep for the alien invasion.
Zach, you should come up on panel, buddy.
But once again, Tug, I kind of disagree with you about the alien thing. I believe that maybe there's a chance that some type of extraterrestrial life has visited our planet before. There's a real good chance of that. And you say you don't believe in nothing that's happened, but you got to take into account the literally millions of UFO sightings over the years. Take into account the people who's actually said they've been abducted and tested on by aliens. Are they all crazy?
No, I think it's just a quirk of human psychology.
And my favorite case, and this is the Fire in the Sky. They made that movie about Travis Walton. This is a guy who was seen picked up by a craft by witnesses who passed a lie detector test. It's really hard to beat the evidence.
Yeah, lie detector test doesn't mean anything.
Well, there's a lot more evidence than that, by the way. And
I know.
You know the story. And
I'm well steeped in this stuff, Dan. Not
as well
steeped as you.
That's why we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying. Take the Fire in the Sky account and all the evidence that goes with that as a possibility, a real good one. Then you take stuff like the Barney and Betty Hill incident. They made a movie about that too that's really good with James Earl Jones. And I love the movie references, but and take the evidence.
Well, you're talking to me, so you have to.
Yeah, take that with the hypnotic regression stuff as evidence, and you realize, man, that there's all these really good alien abduction cases like the two I've just mentioned that are the top stars probably. There's millions of cases like that, and lots of them have evidence, and all it takes is one, just one, to have really happened and had real aliens, and then we have the problem that, hey, aliens have been here. It just takes one out of all them millions, man. So if it only takes one out of all them millions, maybe there's a possibility there that they've been here.
I didn't say I thought it was impossible. I haven't seen enough evidence to persuade me to believe that it really has happened. I think that you can explain a lot of different things a lot of different ways. And I go by Occam's razor, like what requires the least amount of assumptions. Like to believe that aliens have been here, you have to assume that they have technology to get here. You have to assume that they've done this and that and that. Whereas if you want to say, alien abduction, the whole phenomenon is just a quirk of human psychology, that like, if you put people in sensory deprivation tanks, they will start to hallucinate people that are thin and lanky and pale skinned and kind of look like gray aliens. So like maybe there's something there, like deep in the human subconscious.
Once again, when you go into that state, that altered states, that like in that movie, and you're in that depth perception tank, and you're having all these so-called hallucinations, how do you know that don't put you on a level where like using psychedelic drugs where you're actually in contact or actually having an experience with some kind of entities?
No, I don't discount that possibility. I mean, I think that's a fun thing to think
Aleister Crowley wrote a whole book about that.
Yeah, and the whole DMT and stuff like that. Yeah, sure.
But can you explain this one to me?
It's cool.
It's like if they never came here, then why is Area 51 such a big secret? I mean,
because the military loves secrets.
Area 51. Area 51
is an area of experimental aircraft that they do not want revealed to anybody in the leak.
It's where they tested the B-2 bomber, or not the B-2.
Yeah, that was the original Hawk. The B-2 was a stealth bomber, and you can literally say that big security for that base was American spy aircraft. Now what they don't tell you about is this place called S4 down the street from there, where they keep the UFOs in the hangar.
Well, Dan beat me to it. I was going to say, like, if they ever had anything secret in Area 51, they don't now. Like anything like alien technology wise, they probably would have moved it offsite to somewhere even more secret. And they just use Area 51 as kind of like the smoke screen that everybody thinks that there's something in Area 51, but there's really not.
But according to this guy named Bob Lazar, there's a place down the road called S4.
I think Bob Lazar is a CIA op.
And, I would kind of think that too if it wasn't for certain other people who were around him at the time all this was going on.
Fair enough.
Him.
Look, don't get me wrong. I love talking about this stuff. I love thinking about this stuff. It's just like there's a practical, skeptical side of me that just like I want more evidence before I'm going to believe something.
Once again, I believe something happened to Travis Walton, and I believe something happened to Barney and Betty Hill. But I'm not.
I didn't say nothing happened.
Right. You didn't.
And I'm saying it's very possible that was an alien abduction. There was some alien stuff going on. But it's just as likely that could have been remnants of a past civilization still around on Earth that were coming up to test people to see what our level of radiation was in our bodies or something. Anything's possible.
Yeah, like the Mount Shasta or whatever it is, the idea that there's a portal to an ancient civilization somewhere up there. Yeah, that's fun stuff to think about. Yeah.
Atheists say the same thing. I didn't see it, so I don't believe it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I could bring up the whole Admiral Byrd went to Antarctica and some of the stuff that come out in his diary, but I know
Oh,
the
yeah.
ground
I know all about that. Yep.
It kind of was documented by a military guy back in the 40s. You have to kind of take that. I don't think you can take that with a grain of salt, can you?
Not really.
This guy went to Antarctica, and the first thing he did after leaving Antarctica was stop in South America and go on a radio station and say, we got to worry about craft that can travel from pole to pole, and we got problems, brother. Pretty much, what spawned that?
And I got nothing against atheists. I'm just making an argument.
No, I mean, and like Contact is one of my favorite books of all time, speaking of Carl Sagan, and that's the whole idea of like religion and faith and aliens is all kind of tied in together. And yeah, I mean, that's a fair point.
It's now Area 52, says Jeff.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. That's hilarious.
But no, I grew up steeped in like, Art Bell and stuff like that. I love this stuff. It's my bread and butter. Just don't necessarily believe in any of it.
And you're not saying you don't believe in aliens. You're just saying you don't think they've come to Earth.
Exactly. I definitely believe aliens exist. I just don't think they've been here. I don't think they've gone to the trouble.
Right.
I grew up, and let me once again point out, I was a paranormal investigator. So I've actually investigated UFO sightings and been out, talked to the witnesses and all that stuff. And I took every one of them 50-50 as possible, but only one or two things ever really caught my eye. Like, wow, this is weird. I had one case, man, I went on an investigation, and the people at the fire station had seen a strange metallic craft, like a UFO-shaped thing, land in the woods. And right around the same time, another guy coming down a different road said he saw a monster run across the road like a Bigfoot. So I had to go out and check this out, right? Because it was a double whammy close to where I was.
Aliens and Bigfoot.
And both of them, and the ironic part, both of them had police reports filed on them. So they were like, wow, this is supported by reports. So I was on the scene the next day, and I went through the woods, and this is on video on my channel, man. I found big ass footprints in the woods that freaked me out, and I'm like, really? And I hope somebody didn't come down here and fake some footprints or something, but they were nice. They were really giant, Bigfoot looking prints in the mud, in the woods. And to this day, I got a hair on the back of my neck stood up when I seen them. And I followed them through the woods till I lost them in some brush. And I don't usually lose tracks or lose footprints, man. I'm a tracker. So it kind of freaked me out that I lost them and didn't know where they went. And I went around to the other side to this clearing, and I'd be damned, in the clearing was this giant circular pattern where the grass was dead and it looked kind of brownish. And I got that on video too, man. So I'm not saying this really happened, but it was some supporting evidence that people actually saw something. And that's one of my own cases that I investigated,
There's a lot of stuff in this world that's inexplicable.
But take note for that one case where I found that really cool stuff. I've been on 100 where I didn't find crap or even have an explanation to even. I found nothing, You can see them videos on YouTube too.
Chrissy, why do you look so sad?
I was just thinking, like, I don't know. If aliens came and invaded our planet, like, would we not exist anymore? Like,
if they had the technology to get
you got to look at it like the movies, man. It depends on which aliens we get. If the Vulcans show up, we're probably okay. If ET shows up,
I just was thinking,
if ET shows up with the family, hell, we'll get that little blonde-headed girl. She's got her own show now. Right
hi,
now.
Dixie.
But if the big goose show up with the How to Serve Man book or the guys from Independence, we got a problem.
Yeah.
I do think that if like a civilization has enough technology to get here, to travel faster than the speed of light, assuming they're not in the solar system, I think they would most likely be benevolent. I mean,
oh my God, he sounds just like that idiot doctor from The Thing going up trying to talk to that giant carrot right before he got his head bashed in.
I just don't think that
he thought too.
I don't think that a technology or a civilization could get to that level if they were if they were warlike or conquering or so desperate for resources they would actually like travel to another star system to get them. I think that's more outlandish than
Yeah, well, okay,
if they wanted to destroy us, they would just send probes like nanites to come and overwhelm the planet, and we'd all be dead within a few weeks anyway. Or they bomb us from orbit. Like I don't think that they would bother coming here if they wanted to do that.
Yeah, well, tell it to the Klingons.
I think, you know what, though? I think in this way that, that Earth is not the only planet with at least a living thing, one thing or another, whether it's a blade of grass on Pluto or something, some sort of, molecule or some sort of atom existing. So I do believe in other planets having something of having some substance, because we cannot be the only ones.
No, I don't think we're the only ones. I think that's extremely unlikely, to the point that you can just discount it as kind of stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm just talking in general.
I mean, it's a vast space. Yeah.
Yeah. Even in the solar system, like I still think that there are places in the solar system that we haven't explored fully that could easily have life, like Europa, which is in my book. I do think that it's possible that bacteria or some other form
that little moon with that monolith on it.
Yeah, according to Arthur C. Clarke, yeah.
And monkeys playing around.
Well, just take note. Arthur C. Clarke put that in a book because an astronaut told him about that, right?
Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin or something said that.
But yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I do think that life could exist in our solar system. Intelligent life is a big ask, because we have no evidence. We haven't like gotten any signals from anybody. But like, if there's, say, intelligent life on Europa underneath that ice crust, which Europa is a moon of Jupiter, and it has like a big crust of ice. It's basically just a ball of ice with an ocean underneath. And it is internally heated. So there is a possibility that life could exist in that ocean. If intelligent life could evolve in that kind of a system, which is maybe we wouldn't have heard from them because they're encased in this ball of ice. Maybe they don't even realize that there's a universe.
I'll be right back. I got to go get something to drink, but I'll leave you with this thought. We're looking for intelligent life on Europa, and we can't even find intelligent life in Washington.
Very true.
I did.
So what was the question?
I was like, how are we getting so far off track?
Danny, you just got Danny and me started. We could just go at this.
I was just being quiet and let you guys go. So question number 2 is, do you believe aliens have already visited Earth? Why or why not?
Well, I'm going to say why I don't think it. And it's not just because of the lack of evidence. I think it does a disservice to human ingenuity to say that like we couldn't have built the pyramids with the technology we had, so it had to be aliens. I think that's a cop out. I think that's being mean to ancient civilizations to say to them that they couldn't have done what they obviously did, and to just assume that it was aliens that did it. I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way.
Okay, fair enough.
Is nobody else talking, or is it just going to be me?
I don't know. So,
I just didn't want.
Do you guys want to go to question 3? But I didn't. I mean, Buff, did you answer?
No, and the answer is no. There's none of. I mean, Tug pretty much said what I would have said. There's not enough evidence. I mean, the movie is not evidence. People talking about, I saw it. Okay, show me a picture.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Since Danny's away, I can say this out loud before he interrupts me. Like, I think if the UFO phenomenon was real, if there were UFOs visiting us all the time, nowadays we would have more pictures than ever. They would all be in high def because everybody's got a camera on them at all times now. So why aren't we getting more UFO pictures instead of fewer?
All the stuff that's happened recently has been explained. So it's like there's nothing genuine.
Yeah.
I'll definitely accept life on another planet because space is big, yo. There's no way we're the only ones, but visiting here, no. They'd have hung around.
I'm glad somebody else is on my side.
You're like,
Yeah, I
thanks,
need to. I just need evidence.
Same. Like I'll believe anything if I have evidence in front of me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I-
like cool story, bro. Now,
You
No,
know,
you know,
picture.
when I think about that, I think about if the aliens did come here. I remember that story from War of the Worlds where our nasty germs killed them. And I keep thinking if they did come here, they might have caught something, took it back. Now they're all extinct.
We'll go out into the universe to discover that there was life, but they all died because they visited us.
Yeah.
They caught the
That's what-
human plague.
yeah.
Put a travel, what do you call it? Travel advisory and ban against Earth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't go there. They're crazy. Everybody's got a gun.
That's
every time UFOs land in a trailer park, the hillbillies start shooting at them. You really think they want to come back?
Damn.
It's one of the things I love about Star Trek is I feel like Star Trek has the coolest answer to what's called the Fermi paradox, which is we by our own assumptions of how life exists, life should be everywhere. Like there should be life all over the galaxy. So why haven't we found it yet? That's the Fermi paradox. And I think the Star Trek answer is my favorite answer because in Star Trek, once you get to a certain level of advancement and you're actually able to travel between the stars, you kind of leave civilizations alone until they can do that. Like that's the prime directive in Starfleet, right? And I think that's the coolest answer to me as to why we haven't met other aliens is because they're avoiding us until we get to a level where they can actually communicate with us, that we're worth their time, you know.
Now you want me to give
So
you
it's going to be a while.
Hold
It
on,
is
let
gonna
me
be a
give- you want me to give you the coolest story you ever heard that you probably
Sure.
never heard? The guy named Gene Roddenberry was working, and he's a writer, so he got hired to take notes at a remote viewing session. He was the note taker who copied down what the remote viewer saw. And one of the remote viewers described this galactic federation and all that, the prime directive and everything to him. He wrote it down, and that's where he got the idea for the whole Star Trek series later on in life.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm surprised you heard that before. Most people hadn't.
It may be you told me about it on a live stream once, but I've heard it before.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
nowadays, even if we got like a really convincing evidence, you're right. AI would make us think twice. So anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine.
Go ahead.
I'm fine.
I feel like I've been
I'm okay.
monopolizing this live stream.
No, you're not. You're fine. Okay, so we're on question 3. If they have been here before, do you think they have helped ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and the Mayans?
I think we just answered that question.
I think you did.
Sure did.
But
I
if
think
Boring.
if you take the
Thanks,
assumption,
Chance.
if you start with the assumption they have been here, like just discount how I feel about it. Like if
Yeah.
they have already been here, would they have influenced civilization? I think that yeah, like I think it would. I don't like that, but I think that if they have been here, sure, they would have done something. Maybe it's like Arthur C. Clarke. Maybe it is like the monoliths. Like they did something to just kickstart our civilizations or kickstart our intelligence or do something to make us evolve in a certain way. Whether or not they actually like got down and dirty with us and taught us technology, I doubt that. But like the idea that they like unlocked something in our genome and had us evolve, like explaining the whole what's called intelligence peacocking in evolution. Sure, I could buy that. That seems
Please.
possible to me.
Please let me rebuttal that real quick.
Go for
Of
it.
course.
I'm sorry.
here
I'm sorry, dude, but you got to take into consideration the stories from the ancient.
Hold on. Before you answer, before you go off into another tirade, here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm taking his time on
He's answering the question the way he feels, but you're arguing his answer that like trying to convince him that he's wrong, but that's his answer.
I'm not trying to convince him of nothing.
Let
I'm
it
just
be. You
some
give
basic
your
facts
answer
for
on
everybody.
yours. Don't rebuke his answer with your whatever next thing you're going to say. Let him enjoy his answer.
Oh, I love this answer.
Everybody answer.
I love his answer and I support his answer 100%. But there is an
Okay.
alternative when you look at the
See,
past.
right there, the butt.
Well, you got to have a different viewpoint, man. That's what the show's about. Different viewpoints.
Then when
He's got
it's,
his, I
when
got
it's
mine,
your
and you
turn
got
to
yours.
answer,
I'm not
then
taking anything Danny says
You know,
personally, Shane.
you
It's
know,
fine.
no, we do this. We do this all the time. We just usually do it about movies. And he has a
And
tendency.
now we're
to like,
doing it
you
about
know,
aliens.
Once again, let me point out that he has a tendency to like movies that really suck sometimes.
Oh God.
And Danny tends to hate movies that are great.
Yeah, it happens.
yeah, like
you know,
Blue Beetle.
like Blue Beetle. You know?
I can't even say that with a straight
Oh,
face, Shane.
no.
Oh my God, Buff, you got Tug's dimples sticking out.
And then people really love it. People really love it when we break down and agree on something sucking like Halloween Kills. Yeah. People can't handle it, man. I get emails about our agreements.
Oh God.
But once again, it's hard to take. It's hard just to forget about all the ancient stories of old. Once again, let me point to Mahabharata, the Indian script about flying machines coming from other planets coming here. The Anunnaki story about how these ancient aliens come to Earth and taught humans after the cataclysm that was the Younger Dryas. That's when they arrived and kind of taught human civilization, which I really don't believe that story, by the way. But it's kind of hard just to discount it because these were groups of people who said that their ancestors come from the stars, just like the gods of ancient Greece were said brought man fire, and they come from the sky.
The Zulus thought we came from the moon. That doesn't mean we came from the moon.
Yeah, but there is an African tribe out there, the Dogon, that actually have star maps painted on their cave walls that you couldn't see the star constellations with telescopes. How did they get that information, man?
I don't know. But
Yeah.
again, we're talking about stories. And stories
No,
are stories.
we're talking about confirmed cave art that shows constellations of Cygnus and Sirius that we can't see with our naked eye, but there they are on the cave walls.
Well, how do we know about them?
Google them.
Like,
you know,
I've already said before, I feel like it's possible we had more advanced technology in the past. Then who's to say they didn't have a freaking telescope?
Yeah.
Anyway.
man,
I don't discount that stuff. I really don't. I just don't think that that's hard evidence. That's soft.
I agree with you because we have found ancient lenses in Mesopotamia that could have been used for a telescope.
See, there you go.
5,000 years old, so that's possible.
But also, you have to remember that in antiquity. What's wrong, Chrissy?
It's time to put Mom to bed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm already like talking my ass off, so go ahead.
You got this. You got this. Yeah, sorry. I've time to put Mom to bed. She's actually 5 minutes late, so I'm surprised. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll be back.
But what I was gonna say is that, like, in antiquity, the idea that the distinction between fiction and nonfiction didn't exist. Like the historical record, like it's full of anecdote, it's full of story. Like that's how stories were passed down. They weren't necessarily dual statements of this is what happened and this person, this, like, they didn't have records like that. Like they sort of did, and that's how like historians can piece some things together. But for the most part, everything was an oral tradition. Stories were just stories. They were neither fact nor fiction. And that distinction didn't really come until after the printing press, which was fairly recently in the span of civilization. So to use ancient stories as evidence for anything is dubious because of that.
Hold on real quick. How many clay tablets were found in Samaria?
I don't know.
We've been over here. Oh wow! Found so many that they're too numerous to give an exact number, but around 15,000 clay tablets were reportedly found in Samaria. Some of them are in the British Museum and different museums around the world, and these are from 5,000 to 8,000 years BC. These fired clay tablets that tell stories of things coming from other planets and actually have star maps in them showing round planets before that was common knowledge. Just so much technology there. It would either have to come from an ancient civilization that was incredibly advanced or aliens, one of the two. So you have to go that far as to make that.
Yeah, I just feel like the ancient technology is way more likely. That's just my personal belief. Okay.
What about them idiots? Those idiots that don't think we went to the moon.
Okay, those guys are
Those the
stupid.
biggest-
That's a different type right there.
And the only people stupider than them are the people that try to argue with me that the Earth is flat.
Yeah,
I
the
wanna
flat
see on
earthers
my
are
head.
they're just
Right.
reality deniers at that point.
My husband hates those people.
I've tried debating those people before, and it's like banging your
It's
head against the wall.
pointless.
It's so
Exactly.
stupid.
He gets so upset because he calls
I'm not gonna lie about it. I've had some real bad run-ins with flat earthers, man. They don't like it.
They think the Earth's flat because they were dropped on their head. Their head's flat. They got dropped on their head as a baby or as a kid.
Right.
Smashed their brain in.
Got that frontal lobe damage. Yeah.
the frontal lobe.
See, there's things we all agree about.
Has everyone answered question 2? Maybe Tug should read question 3 unless someone hasn't answered yet. Did you,
We're
Tracy?
on
Did you
3
answer
right
question?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay,
we're
well,
already on 3. Yeah.
We're on 3 right now.
Are we done with 3 yet, or?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think we've done good.
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't answered.
Oh,
Okay.
go ahead, Shane. Sorry, that's why I was asking if anybody, hadn't gone yet.
What was the question again?
Well, number 3 was the whole have they helped ancient civilizations like the Egyptians or Mayans. I think we've pretty well rubbed that one dry. So
Not a good analogy, sir.
I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
So number 4 is how do you think aliens would see us, as intelligent life or as a chaotic species still learning?
Chaotic because of all the
Yeah.
wars. I would say
Yeah.
chaotic,
Yeah.
subhuman almost.
Well, I don't know. But if I was an alien out there jetting around in the Star Trek universe, Earth is the last place I'd want to visit.
Yeah.
Making my point for me, man.
Mhm.
I actually do think they'd kind of see us as a little bit of both, because I mean, we obviously have some form of intelligence. It's just, are we able to use it for good, or are we just being children? Which we're
Well,
basically, like, as a civilization, we're acting like children.
There's a red dwarf star about 6 light years from here, and it's got a few little planets going around it, and they say that's the closest planet to us that might actually have life. And by the way, it's in the direction from where the wild signal come from, and that 3-eye Atlas thing came from. And this little planet is just now in the last year or so, getting our little first TV signals traveling through space. So right now they're seeing World War II live
That's what
on
Star
news.
Trek the motion picture was all about. Voyager.
Yeah.
Voyager 6. Yeah.
Mm.
Like it took that long for it to get out there. But in reality, that like Tug was saying, the radio signals take generations to travel. I mean, it'll never in our life, it'll take. God, we'll go supernova our sun and consume every planet in the Milky Way galaxy before any nearby. Andromeda, what's the nearest one? Alpha Centauri, or was that just lost in space jargon? I don't
No,
know.
the nearest star is Proxima Centauri, and it's like,
Yeah.
I think 4 light years away.
Yeah, 4
Is
light
it
years.
4 light years? I thought it was 6.
I'm looking at
I
up.
don't-
4.25 light years is Proxima Centauri. That's the closest star to ours.
Is
But
that
yeah,
the red
any
dwarf?
radio signal we'd send there would take 4 years to get there, and would be really, really weak because of the inverse square law.
Okay. Once again, who knows what level? If we got the big ear SETI electronic telescopes that can pick up signals from way out in space, and with our primitive asses, who knows what advanced capabilities an extraterrestrial race could have? Galaxy, the way they could be watching our TV live, you know.
And actually, like the whole SETI thing, like I love SETI, and I think that SETI is a great thing, but I feel like the digital transition that happened like 25 years ago kind of ruined the whole SETI equation, because nowadays we actually send out fewer signals than we did 30 years ago, because everything is now digital. We just transmit things via Wi-Fi and via, cables.
Now, do you know why the government made everything Wi-Fi and digital?
No.
Because they finally realized that broadcasting our presence to the universe might not be the best idea we ever had.
Well, that's true, but yeah.
And here we are, dinner served.
I do like In Contact, which I've mentioned Contact before. I'm going to mention it again. I do like how in the book and in the movie, the first signal that was strong enough to leave the planet Earth was Hitler.
Exactly my point. That's exactly what they're seeing out there in space right now on them planets.
We're watching the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Great. So let's see. What was the question again? Oh, would they see us as intelligent life or a chaotic species? And yeah, I think I answered that. A little combination of both.
Yeah, and they're literally watching the news from World War II right now. So,
and I think that's another mark as to why I don't think they've bothered to come out here. I don't think that they think we're worth it yet. Like until we can prove that we're not going to blow them up, which we would probably, that would be our first instinct. I think.
Well, a hypothesis that for a reason they might actually come here would be the end of World War II when we started detonating nuclear bombs and you could see them flashes across the universe. They would actually come here to investigate what was doing that, especially if they were really unfamiliar with nuclear technology. They had something different, you know.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of great 1950s sci-fi comes out of that idea. Yeah.
I think the best thing SETI ever done would be a really good backdrop for good movies like The Arrival and Contact.
Agreed. 100%. Okay, so I guess we'll move on to the last question. Okay, and this one I don't have an immediate answer for. It's really tricky. If you could ask an alien one question about the universe, what would it be?
Oh, what's the secret to eternal life?
42.
Now that's the answer.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me, sorry.
You see, eternal life for them aliens is they transfer your consciousness into that little gray sucker you see running around with the big eyes, and you get to live forever. But the bad part is that you're a little gray sucker with no junk.
I'd ask them, how can you bring people back from the dead?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Something far out, you know. I don't know.
I'm thinking. I
know exactly what Tug ought to ask him. The same question I'd ask him. Is time travel possible, and can I get a ride?
Yeah, right.
What are you doing with that probe? That would be my first question. I'd probably ask him some dorky science question, you know, like, is superstring theory real? Like, how did you get here? You know, like, explain it to me. How did you move faster than light? I really want to know. How do you resolve quantum mechanics? Like, how does that make sense to you? You know, things like that. What is an alien religion? I would really be curious. Like, what do aliens actually believe metaphysically? You know, stuff like that. I feel like that would be the most interesting information for me. I just would find that more fascinating.
I think I'd do the same.
Yeah. Shane, what about you? Shane.
Well, I want to go back and answer the third question.
Oh, go for it.
If they have been here,
why are you so quiet?
Why not? I don't know. I literally have a microphone in my mouth. I don't know.
There you go. Much better.
If they had been here, why not? I can absolutely believe they gave us a little somebody somewhere, selective people, a little nudge in the right direction. And of course they have mind-wiping technology. Of course an alien's going to have mind-wiping technology. But just make you forget about them, but you still instill with that knowledge of, like, you know, the guy that invented Velcro.
That's where deja vu comes from. I bet you that's where deja vu comes from, maybe. Or it's a dream you had. You know, you dreamt the future. Who knows? Sorry.
I had an in-depth conversation on another panel the other day about deja vu. I'm not going to get into all that, but what was the fourth question?
The fourth question? Let me look it up. Give me a second. It was How do you think aliens would see us? As intelligent life or a chaotic species?
That's dumb beast.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of
That's it. Well, you guys haven't mastered intergalactic space travel yet?
plebs.
One with your left.
Barbarians.
Good answer,
And
Duff.
what's this next one?
And the last question is, if you could ask an alien one question about the universe, what would it be?
What do you know about wormholes? Or not necessarily wormholes, but like, well, wormholes and black holes. So, like, what have you guys ever been through one, conquered them? What happens if you go through one? What happens? Do you know? Because I've always been fascinated with that as a child. When you hear about like black holes for the first time, it's like, oh, you get sucked into nothing. What? How does that work? What happens? Like, nobody knows. Huh. Always been fascinated with that. But yeah.
The wormhole thing is a good question because like we can't prove that wormholes exist on a like a grand scale. Like on the quantum level, sure, all the time, but like on the macro level, we can't prove that they exist. Mathematically, they can. We just haven't seen them.
Y'all want me to give you the UFO tie-in to the Velcro thing?
Wait. There's one last question. Who created you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who made who? No.
Shane, I thought you'd ask, are black holes racist?
God.
What about white dwarfs? I mean,
So do y'all want the Velcro tie-in for the UFO thing real quick?
Oh no.
I've heard this before.
Okay.
Go ahead.
They use it to
You've
hold
heard
on
this
parts.
before? Okay, there's this guy who worked for the Army in research and development. His name's Philip J. Corso. Are you familiar with that, Tug?
It still sounds like the story I know, but I don't know the name.
Anyway, well, he was in charge of research and development, and he got a box of stuff, supposedly from the Roswell crash. And his job was to research and develop of this stuff. And through that, he discovered Velcro and fiber optics and several other inventions that come out over the lasers and several other inventions that come out over the last 30 or 40 years. And when he retired from the Army, he sat down and they never made him sign nothing. So he just wrote a book and put it out there, and it's called The Day After
Roswell, right?
Yeah. And he wrote this book all about it. And it's an amazing book. If any of it's true, it's mind blowing.
I don't know if I've read the book, but I've definitely seen it before. Yeah.
I'm a book nut for UFO stuff.
Oh, I know.
Matter of fact, I'm going to take a walk back to my office area for a minute, and I'll show some stuff real quick. I know you do this. As soon as
Going all in.
I can tell.
They're a treat for the goddamn old Brain Benders Banter channel.
Well,
Right
while
I
you're doing
blame
that,
you, BBB.
Chrissy still has to answer the last two questions.
Oh, we went through two questions.
Yeah, we're done. We've been through all the questions.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's her turn to answer them, you know? She wasn't here. She didn't get a chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's her turn to answer
Got
the
a
questions.
dark.
You
Go get your
step
book,
away.
Danny.
I'm here, baby.
I'm
Real
like
quick.
Tug. I'm snacking. I got
I
pretzels.
know some
I
chocolate.
know, me too.
My BB finishes her chocolate chip. Let me.
It's
I
just
got
dark chocolate.
pretzels.
Snacks? You
Oh,
know how many
you dig
You
out
know how many
crop.
boxes of cereal I have on this truck? we deliver the post and they give away damaged boxes to drivers and like, hey, take as many as you want. And I'm like,
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
gosh.
pretty sure my wife could live off of Honey Nut Cheerios and nothing else.
Oh my God.
See, I'm like more
Okay.
life.
I am
cinnamon
ready.
life.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
let Chrissy
Oh,
answer
well,
first. Hold on.
I'm in the office area.
Hold on. Let Chrissy answer.
Yeah, Shane's right. Let
Oh,
Chrissy
wow.
answer the questions first, then we can have our show and tell, Danny.
Okay, so how do you think aliens would see us as intelligent life or chaotic species still learning? I think they would see us as hairy.
All right.
I like that
I'm
answer,
just
though.
saying, I think they would see us as hairy because we have hair. Every single thing I've ever seen of aliens, none of
They're
them
always
have.
slimy and reptilian, kind of.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
they
and
always
they
have
have
to
no
be.
hair.
Or gray and
And so-
big-headed.
I love that cup, Danny. I love it.
Oh, that's neat.
I love it.
That must have
And he's got his
I got
BB
the
hat
shirt,
on.
man.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You talking to me?
I got to get
My-
Tug's address again so I can send him his dad hat.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Tracy's next.
I'll just
Well,
stick it in the
my
private
birthday-
chat right now.
Can't.
My birthday's
Never
next
told me what he
week.
wanted.
My birthday's the 13th.
I know. I have it written down right here.
Oh boy.
Tug was the 5th.
I
So
can
Tug's
hardly
birthday
wait.
just went by.
I can hardly wait.
All right. I think they would see us hairy and unintelligent.
Okay, I popped my address in the private chat.
Thank you. When it happens in private chat, I lose it once we end the stream.
Yeah, so
let
write
me-
it down now. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said, hold
Screenshot
on,
it.
let me get it now. Ooh, these pretzels
Use
are
that-
really good.
Use that invention that aliens gave us. Pen and paper.
No, but they gave us pretzels.
I have pretzels.
Oh, wow,
have
those
you
are
tried
good.
the
God, I
have
love
you tried the
pretzels.
Hershey's cookies and cream covered pretzels? It's like
Oh
chocolate.
man, don't
Oh
tell
Oh my
me that.
God.
Man,
decadent.
they showed out.
Okay. So I had a driver who was delivering at a location, and he was a Class A driver. So he was a big truck. He was delivering at a location, and this driver from another truck next to him said, "Hey, I got 3 pallets of
Hey,
chocolate."
Chrissy. Quick question, Chrissy. Did you notice you got some super chats?
More
No.
than one?
3. I'm seeing 3 showed up when I clicked this thingy over here. It says
Oh.
B Rad, K keep on trucking, B Rad again, and somebody gifted.
Well, Brain Benders Banter gifted 5.
I
Brain
gifted
Benders
memberships.
Banter.
Oh, that's so nice.
But
Yeah.
this one, I think this must have been from another stream because it said it hit at 10:54 p.m. my time, and it's 10:24 p.m. my time. So
I
Why
did it
is this
today.
popping up?
Hey, thank you, K2.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
God,
that
wait
was
a minute.
from last time. I think.
K2.
Yeah.
So that's
Does
from
anyone know where
StreamYard. Okay.
the love of God
Thank
goes
you,
when
StreamYard, keeping up with stuff for us. We appreciate it.
Tug, what did that say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her.
Hmm.
As to what those words mean, I have no idea.
Me
Is
too.
that a song lyric?
Kind of feels like that. What's that? That Fisherman's Wake, that novel that's like, or Finnegan's Wake. It's a whole novel that's like completely incomprehensible. It reads like you're schizophrenic.
Lots of non sequiturs.
I gotta find that now.
Finnegan's Wake. I'm trying to remember the name of the writer. James Joyce. God, yeah,
Oh,
don't.
wow.
That book
Well.
is. It's impossible. You can't read it.
I'm writing that down.
Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick, Chrissy, because I need to get back outside. I left a lot of stuff. that's
Okay,
really
okay.
Valuable stuff sitting out there. So really quick, I wanted to go through this. We were talking earlier about them Sumerian tablets would tell a story of the Anunnaki and stuff. So I got a bunch of these books by this guy named Zachariah Stitch, and this
Oh,
is the latest,
wow.
which kind of tell the whole story, and they actually have the Sumerian translations and the diagrams. It's a really thick read, Zachariah Sitchin. I recommend him only if you have a college level education, maybe. This one is the Hynek UFO book by
Oh,
Alan
yeah.
Hynek.
J. Allen Hynek.
Mhm,
And this
yeah.
is kind of the most famous guy who did the UFO investigations in the 50s and early
He's the one who came up with the term
late
close
50s,
encounters.
Yeah, his,
all through the 60s. And was a member of Project Blue Book up until 73, I believe.
his laboratory was in a town where I grew up called Evanston, Illinois, from Northwestern University.
And this is actually an older book.
Yeah, well, it would be. He's dead now.
But
I
that's
got
the one
the
where
whole-
Spielberg got his inspiration
I don't
from.
know if y'all familiar with George Leonard. This is Somebody Else is on the Moon. This is what we were talking about, the whole hollow moon theory stuff.
Right.
And it's kind of a thick book too. And then I got the whole Roswell incident. And this was probably the best book, the Charles Burlett story, where he
That's a
covers all.
classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you read something about Roswell, I recommend this because it's probably the best read.
I have read that one.
And this is just a few of the UFO books. I have a whole shelf over here behind me.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Just a whole bookshelf full of books on paranormal
Wow.
UFOs, stuff like that.
I'm
I can
impressed.
share all that in books. This is Flying Saucers, the serious business, I think, Edwards. And this is like just an overview of several UFO incidents. And this is for chance, he'll love this. I actually have some of the comic book series called UFOs and Flying Saucers, which were the animated versions of all your favorite UFO tales.
Cool. Those are neat.
And
They
this
are
is one of my
pretty nice.
favorites. This is actually one of the ones I had when I was a kid.
Neat. I like
That
it.
is cool.
Now, that's some
Thanks
of my
for sharing.
UFOs. If I've been
Cool
off a
stuff,
prayer,
Dan.
Now go out and smoke.
Yeah.
I got a really big book somewhere over here. I'll see if I can find it. That's really interesting.
Those are actually pretty interesting books.
Yeah, I was a big fan of those books, like back in the
Here you go,
90s.
Doug. One more book, real quick, then I'm gonna go back outside.
Okay.
Check this one out. Now, this is huge. This book is A for Adamski. It's all the original hyped up UFO stuff from the 50s. You know, the stuff where people were gathering in the desert waiting on UFO conferences. And I love it's fully illustrated with all the pictures and everything. I've been reading through this book, marking stories from it for just being so outlandish. I make videos about them.
I like it, Danny.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm envious.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
He's got some beautiful things.
Like I said, I'm a nerd. I kind of read a lot sometimes. I'm one of the people that like go sit in the bed with the light on and read 40 pages in a book before I go to bed.
Unless it's my book. You're still reading that like one page a day.
Paradox.
Well, I tend to go a little slower with fiction because I'm more into kind of like based on real stuff, you know. You know, almost everything I had is supposedly based on something really dense or something. There wasn't no fantasy or fiction.
In case the chatters don't know, this is his book right here, Tug.
Yay!
You gotta look for it. Gotta look for it and go buy it. Must read.
I do have another book that's going to come out next year.
Free advertisement. What the heck?
Yeah, you got to drop the link. We get a lot of people to watch the replay.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, we'll do that. Just give me a minute.
We get like 100 people that watch the replay or more.
Nice.
Somebody should put the link to his book in the description.
That's what I just asked.
Yeah. Not like in the chat, in the description.
I hear a pug.
That would be mine.
Unless you hear my Chihuahua snore, she snores.
I think I got
That would be my pug.
Okay.
All right. And then if you could ask an alien one question about the universe, what would it be?
The time machine. Yeah, I answered that.
Yeah, it's just Chrissy has to answer it.
Yeah.
Is there a way I could get to work quicker? No, honestly, I would ask about the universe, probably like how vast is the universe? How far have you come?
Tell us everything.
I'm curious.
I don't know. I kind of liked. I don't remember who said it, but somebody on the panel said it, and the question was, or the answer was, what happens after we die, or what do you know about bringing back the dead, or something like that. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah.
You know, I had to think back to my friend Harold. He passed away. He was real cool. I guarantee you, if he had ever met aliens, the first thing he'd have said is, "Hey guy, what you smoking?"
What's what?
Hey guy, what you smoking?
Oh.
Tug, was that you?
Yeah, he flashed almost.
Yeah, I see. So that is
like
your book?
Tug looks like he's pondering a deep question right now.
Tug is frozen.
No, he isn't.
Tug's frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I bet he's not happy he froze up looking like that.
Tug is doing a thrash.
That's StreamYard for you. I'm telling you.
Right, Chance?
Yep, they suck.
Yeah, you say something bad about it, now you're gonna freeze next.
Wishaman, could you send me that link? It's not letting me copy and paste it. Let me see if I can get it from over here. I probably
You would think if he would, yeah, there you go. He knew
Tug
what was what.
froze.
Get him back, probably. Maybe.
That's StreamYard for you.
Bad StreamYard. Bad StreamYard.
Yeah.
I don't know. He
So,
might be
Chance,
he's probably just now getting that weather front that's coming this way. You know, they say tomorrow I'm supposed to get hit, and then Monday it's going to be like 33 degrees.
Yeah, we got a cold front here too.
We too.
I'm not worried about it though.
It feels good here right now. It's like 60 degrees out here tonight and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But they say Monday it's going to go down into the 30s and freeze, and it's going to be a hard freeze and all this crap.
My friends tell me it's going to be the first snowfall in Chicago on like Monday or Tuesday.
They're already getting it out west. I saw on the news there they're getting pounded.
Wow. Yeah, asking one of the aliens, what's the weather like?
Once again, it depends on what kind of aliens you meet. They're different kinds. They all ain't the same. You got them
Exactly.
You got them little people that can change their form, you know, like the old King of England right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got them little gray anal probers.
Mm.
Then you got them. I hear the tall white Nordics are probably the coolest.
what about octopuses?
There was just something that got out the ship that they brought for dinner.
Calamari.
I don't know. I thought octopuses have like 9 brains, 3 stomachs.
When
Like,
aliens
how many hearts? Like, it's crazy.
when aliens come here about 10,000 years ago, somebody's dinner got loose.
Their blood is blue. Dixie wants to know what their planet is like.
That would be an interesting thing.
Chance, what is your favorite comic book that you
Probably
own
the Fantastic Four.
that
What?
has aliens in it?
Fantastic Four.
Why is that your favorite?
Because Jack Kirby and Stan Lee dealt with the topic in great depth. Everybody knows that.
Can you
It's
give
a
us an
comic
example?
Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds.
I like Silver Surfer better.
Silver Surfer too. That was his herald, his first herald.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you think about the portrayal of? I finally watched that movie, the new one. What did you think about what they did with Galactus and that?
Well, you know, Shane, she was female later on in the comic books.
Galactus.
Galactus. What I did with the Galactus. Yeah. I thought it looked all right. Kind of in the middle, you know what I mean? Like, I like some aspects of what they did on the big screen and others I didn't like. I liked that they showed him crash into a building because that was a throwback to Fantastic Four issue 241. I think it's 241. No, 242. Anyway, I don't know. What was your opinion, Shane? I take it you didn't like it?
I mean, I thought he looked cool, but I don't think he was big enough.
Yeah.
Almost in a sense of, well, besides the size, maybe slightly watered down.
Yeah.
It's like
It was
that battle should have been over before it started.
It was proportionate to the comic books, though. I will say that his size, it is consistent with the comics.
This whole obsession with this baby.
Oh yeah,
What
Well,
baby?
I think- and
Sue
you got
Storm's
guys like-
baby, Franklin.
Yeah,
He had the power cosmic, so he wanted the baby.
Oh, well.
So he sent his herald Galactus after the baby.
Hmm.
But it was in her stomach or in her womb, like she was
Oh,
giving
God.
birth on a spaceship, right? And then
Yeah.
Galactus after the child
Well,
to trap the power
That's
cosmic.
it. You know,
Go ahead.
I'll give the movie a pass. The one thing I did not like about that movie, the main thing, Ben Grimm's voice.
Oh, I didn't either. Yeah.
It
And they
just
didn't show
wasn't
Alicia.
working.
Yeah, they didn't show Alicia, his blind girlfriend. That was the beautiful part of that character, you know. And he thought she liked the monster, not the man. When he got cured, you know, temporarily, and he turned back to Ben Grimm in the books, you know, he felt she didn't love him anymore. And I don't know, he was just kind of a tortured soul. But they didn't show her. I mean, there were definitely things I didn't like, and I didn't like the mole man. He's supposed to be underground, right? He's not supposed to be able to handle light. And they showed him later in the movie with no shades on. You know, that's completely inconsistent. And they didn't show me for a loop. They didn't show the Yancey Street gang who terrorized the thing with tomatoes. And it's like a street gang, right? And they always taunt him. And I mean, they sort of alluded towards them. He made a comment about getting hit with tomatoes or something. Somebody popped on.
It's Tug. He's coming back.
Oh, okay.
Tug, you're back.
Shane, I did like when Sue Storm said, "Kill her." I don't know. I kind of got chills. I thought that was cool when she wanted Silver Surfer to be killed because she was after her baby. I don't know. I kind of thought that was neat.
Now Tug left again.
And you know, Shane, she's British, that actress who plays Sue Storm. And she does a great American accent. All those Brits do, you know?
British.
Yeah, she's English. Sue Kirby? No, Kirby. God dang it. Yeah, her last name's Kirby. I forget her name. Anyway, I'm ordering comic books as we stream.
Oh, cool.
Off eBay.
Oh,
I think Tug's back.
I gotta deny one person that gets too much credit for doing an American accent in the movie, and don't hurt me. Alan Rickman in Die Hard. It's just like, not really. It was weak.
Vanessa Kirby, that's her name. Sorry. Hey, Shane, I got to do a joke now. What do you? I didn't like that Pascal guy as Reed Richards. I thought that was terrible casting, and he was very wooden in the movie. He was a
plays
liability.
the same character in everything he's in.
He does. And listen, here's my joke. It's the Fantastic Four, not the Fantastic Four. What's going on here?
Wow. Wow.
I'm only kidding. That's my joke, Chance.
It was a weird casting, though.
That was weird casting.
Why not bring back old boy from The Office that was in was that? Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
You might as well, while y'all are screwing up all the timelines and the universes, and this is supposed to be set in a different Earth or whatever, you might as well bring him back.
Yeah. And I joke, look, I don't care about his ethnicity. I'm just saying I thought his acting sucked. And he wasn't like Reed Richards in the comic
his
book.
acting
Seriously,
was garbage.
He was nothing like the character, right? He was supposed to be the smartest human on Earth. I didn't buy it with this guy at all. Sorry.
No. About the what's this guy? Not the first guy, but the second guy, the Fox ones. God, the one with Chris Evans and
oh yeah. You're talking about the 20th Century Fox Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four 2, yeah. Those weren't very good.
Two.
Tug just text messaged me.
Yeah.
What did he say?
My internet cut out. I tried to get back in on my cell using data, but it didn't work. Say goodnight to everyone for me. The stupid aliens cut off.
It was
my
the
internet.
aliens. I was gonna say, yeah, I know.
Well, I don't mean to be rude either, but I'm thinking I'm falling asleep. So you're gonna have a nice evening, and everybody have a great week.
Happy trails, Tracy.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Good night, Tracy.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, BBB, I think it's about time you called it a show, girl.
I think so too. I'm eating too many pretzels.
There's like 9 people watching.
Yeah, people's dropping like flies, boy.
No comments. It's like,
yeah,
something I said. What's going on here? Probably. Oh man,
I'm eating too many pretzels. Push the bag away, Chrissy.
yeah, a lot of carbs in that. That's for sure.
Oh, but they're so good with bean dip.
They are.
Oh my God, they're so good with bean dip. Or like that queso cheese.
Yeah.
Pretzels and queso cheese. And soft pretzels are the best with mustard.
Yeah, they
no
are.
doubt about it.
Oh yeah, I love soft pretzels.
Oh, me too. My data is super slow, and you are all just blurry pixels. Aw, sorry, Tug.
Oh, where was this place at? I can't remember the state. If I come across it again, I'll try to remember that. I saw the sign for a truck stop at a travel plaza or whatever, and it was like kept claiming, "Oh, we got the best pretzels in the region." Or whatever. I'm like, region? Wait a minute. She said world or whatever, and then the next billboard's like, "The world." I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check this place out. And I just wanted to try a regular soft pretzel, nice and big, whatever. Da, da, da. And then they had one that just looked crazy. I'm like, what's that? And it was just like a soft pretzel covered with melted cheese and bacon bits. I was like, give me one of those.
Yeah. Okay,
Delicious.
so did you dip it in beer cheese or did you dip it in mustard?
Mustard.
Yeah. I was like, I love mustard.
I can do the cheese, but like.
Wajamin said Ben's soft pretzels. Ben's.
Ben's. I don't know.
Oh,
Never heard of
Out
it.
here we have
Hmm?
we don't have a Ben's out here. We have
You know,
different-
Tug's getting hit with one of them storms right there where he lives, buddy.
Oh,
we have Fanny Ann's pretzels here.
never heard of
Fanny
it.
Ann's.
I've not heard of that one, Chrissy.
It's Fanny Ann's it's a pretzel place.
We have
And
Aunt
we
Annie's
also
here. Sorry, Aunt Annie's is out here.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
the most
Fanny
popular one
Ann's.
out there. Well,
Yeah, it's like at Cumberland Mall near me.
And soon you'll have a Buc-ee's in the store or wherever the hell it is.
I'm gonna find it. Don't worry. And then we also have out here, Guy Fieri actually got his start with the pretzel truck up north of me towards Reading, and he had like a soft pretzel. So I think there is still a store there in his memory of him, and he still owns it. But there's like it's up towards Reading, where he grew up. But yeah. So I'm saying good night, everyone. I think it's time. Like, do we have a topic for next week? What would you guys like to talk about? Chance, anyone? Oh, and Chance, you missed Wednesday night. It was a lot of fun. Panel one.
You did one? Okay.
Yeah, panel one.
All right. Good.
Well,
For one.
Your game
panel
show.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the
good. I'll
game
have
show.
to check out the replay on that.
how close is next week to Thanksgiving?
Yeah, and it's also close
Yeah.
to me maybe not being there. We'll see. It all depends on my baby
So
girl.
Maybe we should talk about a damn old turkey and Thanksgiving or something next week.
Maybe that's kind of a boring topic though, but maybe I don't know.
You never saw Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah. What can you talk about? WKRP in Cincinnati, turkeys away, or some crap like that?
Actually, that's pretty good, man. That was a
Yeah.
great episode. It was probably the funniest one ever.
Yeah, it aired on October 30th. The funny thing is that it originally aired before freaking Halloween, which is weird.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah. October 30th, 1978, first season of WKRP in Cincinnati.
I was 4.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm ordering.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of our channel. We appreciate every single one of you that gave your eyeballs to us. And thank you so much.
Happy try.
Good night. Good night, Dixie. Good night, Wajamin. Good night, everybody.
Hey, let me throw something out there before you sign off.
Okay.
What do you think? We'll put this out there for the chat. What would you think if we cut this to every 2 weeks? Do you think we'd get more interest instead of doing it every single week?
When we do it weekly, it's consistency.
We kind of run out of. Don't you think we're running out of topics? We're kind of scorching
I
the
don't
earth
think
here.
so. I
All
think that we just need to come together. And because I mean, there are different things we could do with the channel on Saturday nights. Like,
Well, Saturday nights, I'm not going to be available much longer. I'm just saying.
mhm.
I mean, every other week, maybe. I don't know.
Well, you don't have to be on every night, Chance. You know, just when you can. That's
Well,
what
it's just-
you know.
We love when you join us, though, Chance.
Well,
It's
I
like
mean,
Paul-
it's just,
it's
you
like
do a lot of.
Paul, he ain't here every week, but he shows up. once
Chrissy
in a
does
while.
I appreciate Chrissy does a lot of work for me behind the scenes. She does like nice things like thumbnail images and stuff, and she gave me buttons to her channel. So I'd feel like I wasn't earning my keep, to not be on here every week, but I'm saying every other week. I don't know if that would be cool or not. You know.
Yeah, it'd be
Chance.
fine, Chance.
Chance,
All
Chance, you should be on this show when you feel like it and you're free. You're a professional actor with a life, unlike some of us old retired people who have nothing else to do.
I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
you-
Well,
yeah.
cool. So, Chrissy, you
You're
still want to
young.
be every week.
You're young.
You're committed to every week, no matter
Yeah.
what.
It's only
Look
because
here.
this is
Look
the
here,
only
Chance.
day I can really truly go live and
Okay.
commit to it
Okay.
because of my job.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I just thought the chat might want to weigh in and see what they think. Would you want it every week? I mean, I guess it's going to be every week, so it's a moot point. Don't
The
even
whole
ask.
thing is I want the consistency. So
Yeah.
people know when to find you, how to find you. I want the consistency.
Okay. Well, Jammin said he'll be here no matter what, anytime you're live. So that's nice.
I'll be here provided that I'm not getting hit with a major storm or something tuggish, like tornadoes or whatever.
It's one thing if like we go every other week, but then followers stop realizing that it's every other week and they go looking for you and then you're not there.
Yeah,
And then
I'll change it
they-
now.
So I've been every other week for over a year now.
You've been
every
every other week.
Every week.
Oh, you said every other week. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So if I was to change it now on the weeknights that we don't go live or the Saturdays we don't go live, I'm sure I would be getting people going like, hey, where
Okay.
are you outwards?
I just always believe less is more. That's just me. I mean, I've cut back on
Sometimes-
my stream. I don't.
Yeah, it all depends. I'm doing really well though. Like I'm getting a lot
Really?
of replay and stuff. Yeah.
I see 9 people watching right now.
But we get a lot of replay.
A lot of people,
Maybe a
it's
few
like
hundred.
you, Chance, they have lives. They're really busy on a Saturday night. Like a lot of shows I don't watch on Saturday night. There are other stuff on right now. Friends of mine are live right now, but I'll watch the replays tomorrow morning or sometime tomorrow.
Well, Dixie likes
Yeah.
it every week. She said, "I'll be here when I can, and come
Well-
on now and then too." Yes, that's why some of my lives I got less coming in. Okay, because I changed it every other week.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I think that the consistency is really important, that people like to know, like you're going to see someone at this time on this day, and be consistent with it. I think that's really important.
All right.
Um,
It just seems like the topics are kind of like
Well,
sometimes
we'll
like-
get,
I don't know.
I've
As
got
long as-
topics. This is the topic everybody picked last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I'll be honest with you, Chrissy. You've had some topics that made me want to pull my hair out before. I mean, I sat through them.
We love you. We love you. I know, but
Aw, thanks, guys.
mine show too. I have topics that suck. I mean, there's no magic formula. You just talk about what makes you passionate.
Well, you never know either. And you want to kind of go with the stream of like the season, right? Like if it's summer, if it's winter, if it's fall, if it's spring, like you have to
Yeah,
kind of.
it's like, no matter what, sometime in the next month or so, we're going to all get together and talk about stupid Christmas. To me, that's going to be torture, but I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas for like 3 weeks in a row.
No,
Not you. I'm just saying there's other channels that do that. And it's just like so boring.
okay. I am going crazy because on Halloween day, the radio station, on the one radio station my radio will pick up in my office, has been playing Christmas music since Halloween day.
Yeah. That's
like,
nuts. That's
Yeah.
is it
why
is
am
it-
I listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on Halloween?
Back
I
in the
heard-
day, in
Yep.
the day, we had these things called a Walkman you could take with you and listen to whatever you wanted to.
Yeah, now it's a flash drive.
Yeah, I have a
thought
Bluetooth,
that-
so I mean, I could
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth it.
Yeah.
Just-
Radio's well, I'm not gonna say that because I got friends that work in radio. Never
Thank
mind.
you, Dixie.
No, but you're right. I know what you're about to say. You're right, though.
I heard some great stations in Alabama driving in. I mean, songs I hadn't heard in decades. I mean, really good, well-programmed radio stations, like small market, tiny little radio stations. So there's still some good radio out there that's not been bought out by corporate greed and bastardized, like by K-Love, those phony religious folks buy up radio stations. They're out of California, the great state of California. They just have the same programming all over the country, begging for donations.
Chocolate.
They don't care about ratings. They're the worst.
All righty then. I guess that's Happy Trails.
Hi, Chocolate. Good to see you. Yes, that's
Hey.
Happy Trails.
Yeah, I don't even listen to radio anymore. But yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Backstage, we'll talk about the topic for next week.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, where'd it go? There it is.
Down in the ground where the spuds all grow, there's a happy little tuber stealing the show.
Congratulations,
On the
Dixie!
stage, watch it shine so bright. This
Go,
creative
Dixie!
spud's got its goals in sight. Goals in sight, shining bright. I'm a happy little tuber growing every day, spreading laughs and knowledge in a spudly way. From roots to shoots, I'm reaching for the sky. This potato's on a mission. Don't ask me why. On a mission, reaching high. Some spuds stay still, hiding in the dirt, but this tuber's climbing, proving its worth. With every click and